is a common upgrade for some of the earlier cars. These are the earlier cylinders, and then they get fitted and replated sometimes. And then this is a J&E piston that they use. Gives you a little more compression, and they fit them directly to these cylinders. They're sold in a set. These ones are a little worn. We're looking at possibly replacing them with the factory Mahle pistons and cylinders. He's got some other problems here. This obvious damage there. He's got a connecting rod that burned up. The other ones appear to be okay. I've got to spec them out, but I mean, this is kind of what we're looking at. The engine ran with low oil pressure, and I think there was some contamination in there, so we need to go through the whole thing. Preliminary cleanup, we do kind of a visual inspection. This is what I'm kind of doing now. After the parts are cleaned, we go through and we check all the surfaces to be flat, and obviously the wear on the piston skirts. This one doesn't look horrible, but you can see just a little bit of scrapage right there. And this is why we use that dry film on the pistons, because at startup it's dry and you get a little chafing every time. So with that film over there, it keeps that from happening, and it basically gives the piston a longer life. We've got his case over here that's getting ready to be spec'd out. This once again is in the initial visual inspection stage. Some of the stuff we do is you have to check these surfaces right here to make sure they're flat, or else that's a major leak. A lot of times on the inside of the case, this one's been epoxied right here, but these always leak. It's a good idea to epoxy those every time you go through a case. And there's also an area on the inside that I can't show you right now because the case is put together. But a lot of times on these old magnesium cases, they move around a lot. So it's very important to check the line bore. A lot of times they'll wiggle a little bit, and what we do is send them out and have them line bore it to the stock spec, and that basically brings it back round. And between that and the refinishing of the case surface, it gets it all back straight so you're square and you can put it together without any problem.